Welcome back to the Happy Camper, coming to you from the beautiful mountains of southwest Montana. It's October of 2020, and it's been a very crazy year, and we're finally just getting back to the point where we can do some videos again. We're getting some inventory back in here at our sponsor's dealership at Rocky Mountain RV. Of course, they're located in beautiful Butte, Montana. Again, it's just been one of those years we haven't been able to do a whole lot of videos, just for the simple fact that there hasn't been any inventory to do them on. The RV industry has been absolutely insane with COVID and everybody trying to get back out and really, honestly, just really getting back to a family dynamic, more of a stay at home, do things with your family, and the RV industry has definitely seen the after effects of that. So, but again, inventory is starting to trickle back into the dealership here, so we can get back out in their yard and go ahead and bring you guys some new products again. Today we're going to be doing a review on the 2021 XLR Micro Boost 25 LRLE. And this is a newer offering from XLR. It's a smaller toy hauler travel trailer meant to be very economical, but still have a lot of amenities of a true toy hauler. And the beauty of having XLR building a product like this is XLR is a toy hauler division at Forest River. They don't do camping trailers, they don't do a lot of other things, they do toy haulers. So to have a smaller toy hauler like this, instead of it coming from, some division that just does, camping trailers or whatever else, and they figure, well, we can just put a ramp door in the back and call it a toy hauler. It's not quite the same thing. So it is nice to see an actual toy hauler division paying attention to this market segment and bringing this product to market. So I'm going to go through the technical data on this right here at the top of the video. Again, this is the 2021 XLR Micro Boost 25 LRLE. This little unit has a hitch weight of 768 pounds. It has an unloaded vehicle weight, and that's dry weight. Before anything's in it, the unit weighs in at 5,012 pounds. It has a cargo carrying capacity of 2,634 pounds. Overall exterior length of 28 foot 9 inches. Overall exterior height of 10 foot 9 inches. And it is a standard 8 foot wide body. The fresh water tank in here is 46 gallons. Your gray and black will carry 38 apiece. I also did some measuring on this unit, as most people buying this are looking to be able to put their toys inside, and everybody's interested to know what the cargo capacities are. So I did a couple of measurements on the rear door opening from the floor line up to the door opening is 77 inches. I came in and did another measurement here on the floor line up to the ceiling, and that also comes in at right about 77 inches. And that's accomplished with a slight beaver tail on the back of the floor. It's hard to see in this light, and I apologize for the light because it's bright sun coming in from the back there this morning. But there is a beaver tail to the back of the floor, so that is how they're getting that 77 all the way through with the door opening up to the ceiling height there. We also have, of course, the unit is full width at the very back of the trailer, but that's only going to be for about the first 5 feet. So it's not very far you have full width. Beyond that, you can see from my tape measure I have down here at the floor line, the coach is going to measure about 68 inches wide to the cabinet faces. And that's going to run over here across to the opposite wall. What you will notice is there's no fender well over here, and they do have a little rub rail down at the bottom, so we're not getting rub marks on the walls, and we can go right up against that wall. The cargo length, I've got this other tape laid out here, so you can see that coming back. And this has like an angle here to the front of that bathroom wall, and it angles over towards the entry door. I'm going to show it here. It's kind of the shortest point. For the 68-inch width, we're going to be just longer than 12 feet, about 12 foot 3 to where that wall starts to angle. So the thought process here is some of your smaller trail machines, depending on their height for their cab height, may fit in here if you're doing a UTV style, or we can do 2 conventional ATVs end to end. And that's something that, again, you have to measure your machines to make sure you know what's fitting in here, but that's kind of what you're looking at. So that's going to give you some of the technical data on this unit. It really is a cool little trailer. At the back here we have a little dinette, and this does fold across and makes another big queen bed here in the back of the unit. Coming up the off-door side, up overhead we're going to have some storage bins here, and these just kind of have a little net on them Works pretty well. It's simple, but it works. Forward to that, of course, some storage with cabinet doors. And then, of course, we're going to get into our kitchen microwave. This is going to be an 8 cubic foot gas electric refrigerator. 3-burner range from Furrion with the lighted oven. And then, of course, some more storage down here below. We've got 2 drawers. Excuse me, we've got 3 drawers. There's one over there underneath the... and these are both going to be ball bearing roller, plywood boxes, so they'll be able to handle a weight and rattling them down the road. And you can see there's another one there. Nice big drawer, and that's in underneath the range. Your storage bin here underneath the cabinet going to be pretty standard. You do have some plumbing and things that run through there. And then, of course, we have up here overheads as well. The sink in here, they're using a large single bowl farm style sink. And then they have this high-rise spring assist hand sprayer that comes up. Nice little faucet. And nice to see they use a stainless steel, not a plastic sink here. You know, it's small things that that you're looking at in units like this, but it does make all the difference. Up on the ceiling, you can see our central air conditioning unit. And then, of course, we do have LED lighting throughout the unit. As we move forward, back here towards the entry door, you can see your entertainment center here. So you're going to have all prepped in for TV. It actually has the mount and everything there, so you can do a little flat panel. Down below that is going to be the little entertainment. So that's going to be AM, FM, USB, Bluetooth capable to your phone, all the little things they do. Doesn't do CD anymore or DVD, but again, that stuff's all pretty cheap and pretty easy to add if you wish to. We do have, of course, our awning, extender track buttons, our interior light switches, and then our AC fireplace select switch. As this is a 30 amp unit, you do have to select which one. Normally you wouldn't run your fireplace and air conditioning at the same time, so that's why they set it up that way. Down below that, we have the little Greystone fireplace. I'm sorry, I'm getting a terrible glare on that today, but that's the little Greystone fireplace there. Of course, it does make heat. It is electric. The unit does have a forced air furnace as well as the electric fireplace here. Moving forward, we're going to see something that's kind of unique to this floor plan. This is a walk-through bathroom, and it's something you don't see very often anymore in the RV world, but it does save some length in not having to have a hallway that goes beside the bathroom. And it also gives you more room in the bath. Okay, so over here, we have kind of the toilet here over in its own little corner. And then we do have nice storage in behind it, as well as a cabinet door and then a couple of shelves. We have a nice big neo-angle corner glass shower. And that does have a skylight up above it, so that's going to add some additional, natural light in the unit, which is nice, especially in the bathroom. You don't always have to have a light on in here. Your doors will come across and close off very nicely, completely seals out, and those are glass doors, so that makes a nice feature there. Up above, ventilation fan. And then back over here to my left, just as I was entering, is, of course, the vanity with the sink. Lower storage there. Again, stainless steel sunken bowl here, which is nice. It's a small sink, but it works well. And then, of course, again, little medicine cabinet overhead with the mirror and the storage behind it. As we come through the next set of doors, we're going to step into our bedroom area. And again, the bedroom in this, for a small toy hauler, I think is well done. It's a Queen Island style bed, so you're going to be, 3 sides that you can walk around. One of the cooler things that they did here was a shoe rack at the foot of the bed. And this is going to give you room, and you can even, it's deep enough you could honestly probably stick a duffel bag in there also. But you do have both, 2 shelves there underneath the foot of the bed. The bed, of course, does not lift up for storage because of that, but it will lift up for storage to the outside compartment. And so that's kind of an interesting setup. But again, I kind of like the way that they did that. I think it's better than just your standard lift-up bed, a lot easier to access. On the sides, we're going to have a hanging closet on each side. We do have a 110-volt electricity outlet, as well as a little USB charger up in the headboard of the bed. Overhead here, we have some upper cabinets. Again, LED lighting for reading, and then, of course, up above as well. Let's step back towards the interior of the coach here. I'm going to go ahead and walk around the outside of the unit now. We are, again, up here in Rocky Mountains parking lot. We're right against the street. There is a lot of traffic here, so I do apologize for the noise in advance. But I do have the microphone muffed, and I think we'll be just fine. So as we come out of the unit, you'll see very attractive look to the little Micro Boost. Again, it looks just like its big brothers in the XLR lineup. It's got the smooth front gray metal on it with the lower rock art, and that's kind of a two-tone. So your upper is the charcoal gray, the lower is the black, and again, the lighting out here is killing us this morning, but it is a nice look overall. Up on the front, of course, it does have the battery space. Depending on your dealer, depends on what you're going to get for batteries. At Rocky Mountain, they're going to put dual batteries on any unit that they can. If it won't take a dual battery, then it'll be a big Group 27 single. Two 20-pound LP tanks up here underneath the cover with an auto switch regulator. We do have a power tongue jack on this as well. That's a nice little feature. Coming to the off-door side here, we do have storage access on both sides. Up here at the front, underneath the front. Standard crank-down stabilizer jacks, which I actually like because you just get your adapter for your cordless drill to make them work. And then we're going to have our service accesses here. Detachable power cord. Going to have the service access for the fridge, the furnace, the water heater. We do have black tank flush on this unit, which is nice. That's going to hose out the black tank when you are dumping. Of course, your freshwater connection, your city water connection, all set up right here on this side. Cross ram vents, so we do have vents here that'll open up, and we can open these going down the road to ventilate the unit out and keep any smells out of the inside, which is nice. That's always a concern with toy haulers. Oh, it's going to smell like gas or this or that. Well, that is made to do that to ventilate the trailer. On the back here, we do have the ramp patio, and that's just going to enclose the rear ramp door and give you a little additional room out here on the back of the unit. A lot of people call it the party deck, whatever you might want to call it. That's what it is. We do have a nice little LED strip light up here at the top of the unit. It is prepped for backup camera as well. It doesn't come with the camera, but the pod is there. It just snaps in and plugs in, which is a nice feature as well. Coming up the door side, you're going to see the leash latch on the side there. That's nice to think about, that they're thinking about our dogs out there. So we do have a little spot we can hook the leash on the side of the trailer if you're taking the dog out for a walk in the morning and you just need to run back into the trailer. We do have, of course, tandem axle, and this is going to be just a standard 5-lug, 15-inch tire and wheel combo. And that's going to be, pretty standard on stuff like this. So it's... And they just did a black wheel, which is fine. I think it looks good with the overall look of the unit itself. Up above that, of course, we've got exterior speakers. We do have an exterior TV mount as well, and that's the same mount that's inside. So if you wanted to be able to pull your TV off the wall inside and bring it outside, you can do that. Here's the opposite cross ram air vent up here on the top, and those just open up from inside again, ventilate the coach as it's traveling. At the entry door, they have a large assist grab handle. We also have the step above entry step, and this is going to be a solid style step that comes down to the ground, gives you a nice solid feeling, and they did etch the Boost name here into the face of the step, which is kind of a nice little touch. The unit, of course, does come with a power awning that extends out from the door side here, and pretty standard on units today, but it is, again, one of the nicer features that's out there on the market. It's so easy to use, just a push button in, push button out. Anybody can operate that little awning there. So once again, that is the XLR Micro Boost 25 LRLE. This one is a 2021 model. We are here back at our friends at Rocky Mountain RV at their dealership, and we appreciate them letting us walk through their inventory. If you do need something, again, it's a really strange time in the RV industry right now. Things are extremely hard to get. These guys are doing their absolute best to keep units coming in at all times, trying to keep the yard stocked up. It is a hard time, but if you can be patient, they will definitely find you what you're looking for. So if you're in this area, or any area, honestly, they'll ship all over the country. Salt of the earth people here, great to deal with, easy, no hassle pricing. The one thing I did want to tell you about on this unit, I usually don't talk about pricing, but I think this trailer bears going down that road. I just want to show you the MSRP and what they had this priced at. Now again, this video is being filmed in October 2020. So this price is good for October 2020. If it's a different trailer, a different place, a different part of the country, it's gonna vary. But the thing that XLR did here, you can see this is the actual MSRP sheet from Forest River. It shows all the features that it has on it with the VIN number. The unit has a suggested retail of $33,816. That's pretty impressive by itself. And then if you look at what these dealers are doing in these no hassle prices at $22,780, that's a heck of a buy on a little toy hauler like this. So again, if you're in the market for something like this, XLR is a great option. Boost is a great option. Rocky Mountain RV again is a great place to do business with. So once again, I'm the Happy Camper coming to you from beautiful Southwest Montana. We really appreciate you watching. If you could, please like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day and happy camping.